Hey guys, I'm Anafil and this is my channel Anafil Play. Today we're gonna continue Autopsy Simulator. Let's continue with our story. I think we're just starting chapter 2. Yep, that's the one. Okay, and we came back home.
Fuck did this? I don't have anything valuable. Oh god. Oh god.
It doesn't look good.
What am I supposed to do now?
Who did that?
Money. They must have stolen the money.
Where did you have money? Check the trinket box. Which is... what exactly? Oops.
Fuck!
This one.
Great. That's all I need.
Yes, we did have money here. Now I remember. Okay, what happened? So... yeah, you've been robbed, dude.
Where? I need my pills.
Pills in the bathroom as always.
Together.
I'm wondering what sort of pills he's been taking.
Okay. I'm gonna have to report this to the police. Christ. Why did the neighbors not report anything? I'm calling Steven.
I mean, he lives not in a very quiet neighborhood, as I understand.
Steven?
Now, Jack, I told you, I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not why I'm ringing. Although I could do with one. Someone broke into my apartment.
What? Did anyone see anything? Have you called the police yet?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, no one contacted me. As for the police, I'm calling right now, officer.
All right. Do you want me to head around? Look for any trace evidence?
I don't know. No, I guess not. Honestly, I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. I just want to lie down.
Are you sure? Because it's no trouble at all.
I think so. I'm sorry. I just wanted to calm down a bit. I don't know. That's probably some stupid joke. Only money was stolen.
Money? From Alice's box? Oh, fuck. Listen, I can come over. I have the key. I'll drop by, do what I need to do, and you go get some sleep.
No, don't trouble yourself. Lately, I've been just so tired and distracted. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to close the apartment door on my way to work. If anything else is missing, I'll let you know and call the police.
All right. Just make sure you close it tonight. If you see anything weird tomorrow, let me know. Whoever did this may be watching you.
I don't think anyone is dumb enough to come back.
You're probably right. Take care, Jack. If you need anything, call me.
I promise I will. Thanks, Steven. Sorry to bother you again. I've just been all over the place lately.
It's not a problem. Good night, Jack.
Yeah, but you have to report. Someone broke in, stole your things. What the fuck?
What?
Huh. Is that a
I
ghost?
guess I should clean this shit up. Where to start?
Clean the apartment. Okay.
I still don't understand why Alice liked this painting so much. There you go. To be honest, I could leave it like this.
Alright. No judging here.
Shit. The glass in this thing needs to be replaced.
Jack, why?
What, why?
I think I'm just tired.
That's it? We're not gonna put sofa back where it belongs?
Maybe I
Here
can
we go.
barricade the door with this.
Maybe you
I
could.
should pack this thing away. I have no interest in DIY at the moment. Now I'm sure I won't get caught up in these papers. Alice's family should really have some of these. That's enough for now.
That's...
Jeez, I'm exhausted. I'll get the rest in the morning.
Really?
What a mess. Now, if only I could blame this on the burglars.
Alright, if you say so, dude. But your place still is a mess. Don't you want to continue cleaning your apartment?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. I should take my pills.
We didn't do that one. And that one. Huh? Maybe it's been some time now? And he replaced the glass? But I thought it was just a night. Okay.
I feel like it takes me forever to finish these things. That's enough.
Change your clothes.
It'll never look clean. I need to quickly change and finish getting ready. I'm gonna be late for work again.
Okay, dude.
Got my keys, got my files. Check.
Money's definitely
Time
gone.
to go.
Yeah, okay. But that's weird. Who moved that and placed books back? And also the sofa and the glass on that coffee table. He said that it needs to be replaced. Okay, that's so weird, but oh well. Go to your car and leave for work. Yeah.
Remember to close the door properly, Jack. I'll ask the neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
Okay, that's a good plan.
I wonder if Ridley fixed the coffee machine.
And one more. Yeah? Yeah. That's the last one. Weird. Let's see. What's going to happen next? Sorry. And,
Maybe a bit optimistic. I'd better grab a coffee on the way.
That's a good plan. And also what happened was that some prison people escaped, like there was a car accident or something, and they were
I'm exhausted.
prison people
Wonder
and
who Stephen brought in today.
and our character was worried that one of these
Good morning, Mr.
bad
Ridley.
guys.
No, he's not here yet?
Oh,
No, I'll deal without him.
okay.
I
Oh.
hope he... Oh, come on. He was too lazy to even wheel the gurney to the autopsy room.
Oh. I just need to push the trolley. I don't need to
Almost
change the
there.
direction of it.
Now for the tough part. The body needs to be moved.
Oh, that's where his fridges are.
Where's Ridley when you need him? Alright. I just need some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work.
Oh, apron first. Okay, fine. I already know where my stuff is.
I'm going to need my tape recorder for this.
Okay, start the voice recorder lying on the desk. Okay.
Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991. 7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack Hanman.
And we know by now that firstly we need to check the police folder.
I'll begin by verifying the identity of the Jane Doe. It's most likely Harper Lloyd, age 35, found in a well-owned house by her neighbors Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea, reported missing for a week. It is also known that the deceased was diagnosed with affective bipolar disorder. Harper was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common-law partner, Richard Benson, professional truck driver. The last person who had contact with the deceased was her partner. Harper's last message read as follows: "I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well. Then we'll see who has the last laugh. Nice one. Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant conflict with her neighbors. The constant parties
They're
and
like a trailer
subsequent
park.
brawls made living in the area nearly impossible, especially when Lloyd's partner wasn't around. Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted strange, and at one point had begun to smell and turn a dark color.
That's horrible. That's horrible. All
I
right.
proceed to open the bag and check the state of decomposition. The most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person is to distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water. Okay, that could have been worse. I carefully removed the victim's clothes so as not to damage the skin. The deceased was found fully clothed. One shoe was missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks.
Okay.
Definitely the first thing that stands out is the very advanced post-mortem gigantism.
Uh-huh.
The skin of the deceased appears very delicate, smooth, and relaxed from being in the water for a long time. The whole body is extremely pale.
Alright, so now we can start with this with some marks. I mean, we can take a take a photo or zoom.
The so-called washerwoman's skin on the feet. The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
No shit, doctor. I mean, we need to take a photo of her face.
There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting to breathe underwater.
What, so she accidentally
There are some obvious
fell?
scratches on the skin.
Oh, someone pushed her. I don't know, dude. What else do I need to take a photo of? Let's have a look. Oh, here.
Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body. That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased.
Okay. What else? Like the fact that she's missing one eye? No? Oh.
It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
Why? Because of her marks? I don't know, dude. What else? I think we took photos of everything. Don't you think? Oops. I don't know. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh. Her hands, maybe? No? Maybe this side? Oh, here we go. Yes! Ah, closer.
The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body.
Okay.
The separation takes the form of a glove.
Okay, whatever that means. Whew, okay. The first part is done. Pin photos to the photo board. Yep, that's right. That's the thing that we should do.
So, after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at this.
Okay. Perform the autopsy.
Today's date. The deceased
That's our
was
form.
clothed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided.
Oh, okay. With magnifying glass. So here's our tools.
Where to start? We see
Let's
thick
start
white
from the
foam
head.
in the mouth of the deceased, resulting from pulmonary edema. Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. What about these
There are
marks?
obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death.
Alright, what about
The
this one?
spots have a purplish blue-red hue, which is a typical sign of the death of the organism. No
Arm.
obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the
Ugh.
fingers have already lost their nails.
Ugh. That's just so gross.
Yep, pretty typical. Liver mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins.
Okay, and the
Due to
food.
the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time, her feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless, we can still notice a clear, wavy skin and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture.
Washerwoman. Why would they
Okay,
call it like
that's
that?
probably enough to indicate a direction for further examination.
Oh, highlight the previously found wounds on the clipboard. Mannequin. 6 spots. Yeah.
I'd better
Clipboard.
note that down in the records.
Yep, so
Marks found on the
head.
neck and foaming at the mouth are typical signs of drowning people.
Okay. Of the mouth.
Those abrasions appear relatively fresh. No healing or scarring is visible. Hands heavily wrinkled from submersion in water. Typical washerwoman skin. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about this liver mortis. Diffuse spots are caused by blood rotting in the veins. Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident.
Okay, possible death causes. Highlight and consider each one from marks and wound section. Yep,
In
first
this
one.
case, the
Drowning.
question is, was drowning an accident or of
Or someone
suicidal
put.
intent?
Oh, well, someone pushed her? Maybe? Or probably
Maybe
not.
it's just an abrasion.
Yeah.
Or maybe the result of a fight and being pushed into a well. Fortunately, the skin on the hands didn't fall off. Otherwise, I'd have trouble identifying the deceased. Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out of the water. Liver mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrates. However, this is not the case here. A simple trip, loss of balance, and as a result, you end up in a deep
Okay,
hole with
so
no
it was
way
an
out.
accident.
That's all for now.
Suicide or homicide. Yeah? Put down the clipboard.
Before I begin the dissection, I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct.
And how would you do that?
The suitcase with the fingerprint equipment should be around here somewhere.
Oh, nice. We haven't done that before.
Here it is.
So
With
glycerin.
decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads and the fingers tends to shrink. To remove these shrinkages, a mixture of glycerin
Oh,
or
I
air
didn't
is
know.
used.
Okay, that's cool. Back. Right. Oops.
If the body of the deceased is well preserved, fingerprinting is similar to that of a living person.
Oh, okay.
The fingerprint sheet should always be checked.
Okay.
Slipping fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible.
Okay. Okay. We are ready.
I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in fact the deceased is in the police database, I will find her. Glycerin is injected successively between the nail and the skin of each finger. The substance then enters the fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. Sounds horrible though, but wouldn't they be still not 100% accurate though? Maybe I don't understand
Now I take a
something, but
brush. Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink.
entire palm. Sorry.
I think it's enough.
Okay.
I'm getting fingerprint samples. In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print.
Shit. Oh, so you press it like that gently. Oh, okay. Leave the corpse.
I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
I mean, remember, it's still 1991. Send fingerprint to Steven using the fax machine. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have fax machine here? Oh, I do. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus. Green button and...
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer.
Okay. Compare the fingerprints at the computer using the police
Great.
database.
The data is there.
Did they have a database ready in 1991? Well, that's pretty
Now,
cool.
Go through the database and find a matching print. Expect possible hours of fun.
Ah. That sounds about right. What? What? Compare the fingerprints at the computer using the police database. What do I need the same? What's this one? Drag all comparison. What? Huh? What? Drag all comparison points to the selected fingerprint. Ah, okay. Ah. Here. What? It's no match?
One more. Analyze button.
Oh, okay. And that's the one.
And we have a result. Everyone has a story to tell, even if it's just a police record.
Okay.
So, as predicted, the deceased turned out to be Harper Lloyd. That went smoothly. I'll print this out and attach it to the medical records.
Okay. Disorderly conduct, aggressive behavior under the influence of alcohol, nuisance and vandalism, aggressive behavior, nuisance and vandalism, nuisance and aggressive behavior under the influence of alcohol, low-level shoplifting, nuisance and vandalism, low-level shoplifting, petty theft and disorderly conduct, participation in a fight under the influence of drugs. Oh gosh. Okay.
Some of my previous cases, a reminder of more prosperous times.
Okay.
Great. Now I can go back to my inspection.
Oh, okay. Return to the autopsy. Okay. So, but like, do we need to write it down? Who she is? No?
I'm adding
Program.
the name of the deceased.
Yeah, to the clipboard.
I'll start the internal examination by taking fluid from the victim's brain. A needle inserted through the nose will do the trick.
Oh gosh. Needle.
If the victim was alive when she fell into the well, she must have swallowed water fighting for her life.
Ah,
And then
okay.
diatoms, characteristics of pooled water like a well, got into the body.
Let's see. Now centrifuge. Brain examination. What?
In the meantime, I'll check the sample under the microscope.
Oh, no
I'm sure that
microscope.
these algae traces will be found in the samples taken from the well where police found the body. Now I need to adjust the knobs properly and place the diatom in the center of the slide. Diatoms are single-celled microscopic algae. The aperture still needs the aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. And perfect. It's not a dirty lens, and perfect. I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance.
Wow, that's
Great.
so cool.
This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae.
And
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus. And perfect. It's not a... and perfect.
movement. That's it?
As expected, we find the aforementioned algae in the solution. Their upper part, Epitheca, which overlaps the lower, Hypotheca, is clearly visible.
Okay.
The presence of diatoms in the brain samples taken indicate that the deceased was certainly alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Since there were diatoms in the brain, it means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis.
Mm-hmm.
I can finally get to the practical part.
Scalpel?
I must be extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched. I wouldn't want an explosion here.
I'm trying to be as careful as possible, really. Okay.
You can immediately see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition, all internal organs are very congested. I proceed to remove the rib cage.
So they always have to remove rib
It's
cage?
easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted in the lungs. So, I'm going to start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for if diatoms were only present in the lungs. This would mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way. Now, I remove the lungs and proceed to their examination. Taking the lungs in my hand, I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity, which is the result of water emphysema. In addition, there is significant swelling of the organs, and as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs. The emphysema itself, it's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning.
Okay. If you say so. Oh. Lacking elasticity with advanced emphysema.
Corpses found in water are worth examining with a tomograph. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology. A bucket and water.
Okay, locate a bucket in storage room to perform the test. Storage room. It was some. So this is the lab. That's his office. That's the bathroom. Oh, here we go. Storage room.
Ooh. I hope no one dipped a mop in it. It's best to go to the lab for this.
Are there any screamers in this game? I thought there should be. Maybe I'm missing them somehow. I don't know. Perform drown test. Okay. Drown test? How am I supposed to do that exactly?
Historically, the lung float test is used to detect infanticide.
Oh, okay.
The water should be at room temperature.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at
That's enough.
that. Okay.
To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water. This checks if there is air in the lungs.
Ah, if they
Speaking of
float.
lungs, everything is ready to bring them here.
Oh, we need to bring them here. Okay, cool. We're gonna bring them here. Look, how interesting. It's not like we would need this knowledge for our normal life,
Of
let's
course,
be honest.
Such a study isn't without flaws. Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation attempts. Gases released during decomposition could also give a false result.
Okay. Let's go and check.
In this case, however, it's about something else, namely, the amount of fluid in the lungs. To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water and wait to see if they fall or if they will float on the surface.
Okay. What? Place lungs? Oh, okay. Oh, they float. Oh, no. They...
Just as I assumed. The lungs collapsed easily.
So now we're gonna dissect them. Okay, cool.
Fluid could have entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or cancer.
Oh.
So further investigation is needed.
Definitely.
I move on to dissecting the lungs of the deceased.
Okay.
You can hear the distinct, very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being cut through.
I can't, but I trust your word.
The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although small hemorrhagic foci and petechia are present on the surface.
Okay.
All right. Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope. If we find 20 diatoms on the slide, it can be considered drowning, and our result is not false positive due to possible contaminations.
Okay, that's something very clever. Okay. Do we need to... What? We already have a sample with us. Okay, cool.
Let's see. Oh, the aperture still needs adjustment. The image is too dark. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here.
Okay. Focus.
It's not a dirty line. Perfect.
Okay. And now
I won't
zoom.
even notice an army of diatoms from this distance. Great.
Oh.
This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae.
Movement. Okay. Yeah, I feel like... No, I mean, I can't see algae here yet. I mean, we can see some little organisms here, but I doubt it's algae. Oh, there they are. Here we go.
As expected. In solution, the diatoms are clearly visible. There are smaller and larger clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them.
Yeah, a lot.
I'll make a note of all this.
Okay. Let's make a note about it. Oops.
So far, this case looks pretty standard. It's clear from the beginning that it's drowning. Well, the procedure requires me to check everything anyway.
Obviously.
So, I move on to checking the other organs. I ligate the heart, and then remove it for inspection.
Oh, that looks...
Strongly developed putrefactic hemolysis of the organ can be seen at first glance. Apart from that, no signs of a heart attack or other heart disease.
Okay. Mark the damage. Here. Alright. It feels like I'm pointing in the wrong direction, but... Oh well.
I move on to the next organ. This time, it's the liver.
Oh, what is that?
It's immediately apparent that the deceased didn't care for herself. Like most organs, her liver is enlarged and severely congested. The beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas.
Because she used to drink a lot of alcohol.
I transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect.
So they have to cut every organ that they remove from the body? So that's like a part of necessary examination?
The
Here we go.
cross-section clearly shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci.
Okay.
I must admit that this is quite a feat, considering the rather young age of the deceased.
How old is she? Let's have a look, shall we?
Harper enjoyed drinking so much that she might not have lasted a few more years.
Liver injured with dilated veins, alcohol. How old is she? No. Can't see. Oh, no, that's the date of the examination.
I move on to the stomach. I take a sample of the fluid for testing.
Oh, syringe. Let's take it and let's grab a sample.
It looks very turbid. I'll see what happens after spinning, but that's in a moment. Now, I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off. It's enlarged, probably full of putrid gases. I transfer it to the board and carefully open it, checking the contents.
Let's go and cut it. Okay, so that's the complicated one. Oops. What's going to happen if I...
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this task smells.
Yeah, my mom told me when she was in med school, they had a field trip to this sort of place, and she puked.
Okay.
She said the smell is
stomach
absolutely
is
disgusting.
Full of fluid and unidentified organic matter, which is probably leftover food. So let's check the diatoms. Again. But in a centrifuge for a change. The problem with examining drowned people is being able to show whether the death was due to drowning or whether something else contributed to the death. Cramp, heart attack, drugs, homicide, or some accident. Such an analysis requires viewing from different angles and a careful interpretation of the collected data, including those from the field. That's why it's so important to collect as many samples as possible. Unfortunately.
Okay. So... would you say it's a perfect murder? No, but like, surely in movies they're showing us that it is possible to find out
this is one last
if it's been an
sample.
accident or actual... Oh, that's it.
Set.
Or it's actual, what's his face? Accident or murder. Set the correct values on both dials and start mixing. But what are we checking? Ah, diatoms. Diatoms. Okay, time 35 minutes. Wow, that's a lot. Speed 25%. 25% and 35. Okay. 25%. Oops. And 35 minutes. I mean, 35 minutes, that's a lot. I thought all these things done like in a few seconds. I mean, minute or two. Collect the samples. Okay. Let's grab
I'll run it
this.
directly into the chromatograph and run it against the data from the police.
Okay. And where
I'm
is...
certain the analysis will show similarities between the fluid and water in Chelsea's well.
Okay. Alright, so... Oh! We've done that one before. Okay, so we're placing our sample here. Then we're grabbing this cool device.
I think 3 milliliters should be fine.
Oh, okay. Action. Ah, set up. And we're setting up for 3. And then let's go. Oops. Ah.
Okay, now it's the chromatograph's turn.
Oh, enter. That's a pretty cool machinery. Probably nowadays we have even better ones.
Yes. The water sample matches the one provided by the police.
Okay.
Well, the results are quite clear. I was hoping it would be a more interesting case.
Oh, so what? She drowned. But what about analyzing her feet? Was it like she slipped or... Oh, but I mean, who am I kidding? Okay.
More diatoms. Analysis indicates the same origin. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway patency of the deceased. Interesting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea. I'm moving to the board for further inspection.
Oh, we need to cut it. Let's cut it. Okay.
I dissect the trachea and open the organ.
Yeah, let's do that.
Inside, based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring. Quite standard from the outside. There's an engraving inside.
Yeah, the date of their marriage? What, that's it? Can I move?
What the fuck?
What?
This is my ring. Alice's ring.
What? That's the date
But
of
how did
your
it-
wedding?
how did it- But this should be at home. I have it.
Maybe she robbed you.
Home. It's... I have to check this out. Where are my meds? Where the fuck are my meds?
Okay, dude, chill out. Take a chill pill. Alright. He's upset.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Hope these all make it go away.
You're touching dead person by this arm.
I have to
Just
check the
gloves.
apartment. It can't be. Jesus Christ!
Go to your car and return home immediately. Okay. I wish he could run, but he can't.
Mr. Ridley. Jesus Christ!
Mr. Ridley, oh, Jesus Christ. Something's happening.
I have to check this out.
Okay, let's go and check it out then.
This can't be real. Where is it? Where is it?
Wasn't it in the box? Yeah. Trinket box.
It's not here. It's not. I need to go. I need to go.
Need to go where? Oh, okay. Call Steven. Ah, okay. Let's call our buddy Steven. But I
This
mean...
is sick. Fuck. Come on, Steven. Pick up the fucking phone.
What's up, man?
They took the ring.
What? What ring? What are you talking about?
They took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know that. I don't know. I was jittery. Maybe I didn't notice. I don't know, but that's not the worst of it.
Yeah.
Calm down, Jack. Breathe. What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand? I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
What?
I don't know what's going on. You think Red Pete wants revenge?
Everything's
He's
gone
playing
down.
with me. Huh? I knew it. I knew it from the beginning this was going to happen. I didn't make it up.
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't leave the apartment. I'll be
That's
with you
a good
right away,
idea.
okay? I'm
Yeah.
on my way.
What sane person would do something like that? How? And when? When the fuck? Fucking Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual. What are you saying? Steven? Don't leave me, man. Come on.
He's gonna come over. Just relax.
What now?
To your desk and pour yourself a drink.
Calm
Your
down.
desk can pour yourself a
Just
drink. Oh, this one.
Calm down. I need... Jesus. What's going on?
Okay. Well, let's pretend that we have whiskey in the glass now.
Just one sip more. Yep. Jesus. Just one sip more. Okay.
Okay. Oh, and chapter 3 is coming.
All
Okay.
right. I
New
can't do
day?
anymore.
Let's check the box
These
again.
reports will kill me one day. I'll have to finish it over the weekend.
Oh. I don't know why cutscene didn't
It's time
have
to
it
go to
at all.
work. I should take out the trash first.
Take out the trash. Okay.
Jesus. Fuck.
Phone is
Just
ringing.
ignore it. Yes.
Hi, this is Charlotte. I guess I interrupted you again?
Oh, hi. No, I just... I wrote reports in those last sections, and I was just about to leave for work.
I always know when to call.
Yeah, definitely. What's up? How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
What about you?
Okay. Nothing
Just
new.
checking.
I had a few days off.
Oh, that's nice. Then... Did you have a moment to look for something for me?
I did, and I sent it to
For
you.
Well...
The photo. Yeah, I did. I sent it to you. Yeah.
It hasn't come yet? Oh, sorry, but I said it a week ago.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Maybe I'm too impatient. Sorry for rushing you. You have so much on your mind. I thought maybe you forgot.
No, I did it
It's
straight
okay.
away.
No worries. With my pills, Pills. I almost forgot to take my pills. So you see,
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, Charlotte.
I have to go now.
Yes, sure.
Let me know if you still haven't received the letter. Then I'll try... well, maybe I'll find something else.
Oh, really? Could you? It would be great if you could. Really?
But you still didn't
Yes.
receive the first
I
one.
know it means a lot to you.
Well, I won't hold you any longer. Thanks. Bye.
Don't
Bye.
tell me we
Take
have
care.
to find another photo.
Damn, did I mess up the address?
Take your pills. Okay. No, you did not.
How am I gonna get those pills? Maybe I should invite Charlotte to do something herself.
Maybe. Maybe that's a good idea. If she is willing to travel. Take the trash out. Yeah. Oh, this one. So you don't mind of
Why is it
these
so
3
wet?
bags? Why it's so wet? Oh. Dude.
Ugh.
Okay, so where is the
I shouldn't be this
dumpster?
tired.
Outside of the apartment, right? Yeah, outside of the building, probably. Okay. Trash is everywhere here. I don't know what's wrong with people. Okay, maybe it's in the parking lot? Next to the building? Probably. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Get in your car. Okay.
I wonder if Alice's mother has a film of this photo somewhere. I actually hadn't thought about it before. I should call her on Friday.
Okay. If you say so. Alright. Next case.
Oh, God. Why do I like sleeping so much? Huh?
Because you're probably depressed. That's one of the signs of depression. But I mean...
Good afternoon.
Isn't it a bit early for you?
I missed our invigorating conversations. Has Stephen brought the body?
Yeah, the trolley's in the hall. Maybe wheeling it to the dissection room will be invigorating enough for you.
Okay.
I think I'll get straight to work on this one.
Exactly.
Focusing on something will do me some good.
Hopefully, but I can't promise you that.
Christ, this one's heavy.
Yeah, who would that be? And what we will find inside of this body that belongs to our guy.
Hey, Mr. Ridley, I need help. I can't lift this bag myself.
Uh-huh.
Ridley! Ugh, wasn't easy. But at least I can start.
Uh-huh. Okay, some protective gloves. Okay.
A new package must have arrived. I guess Dorothy ordered it. I think I'll skip recording a video for the students today. They don't need to see me and the body. Ugh. And they'll
Let's
still
do the
have
audio.
accompanying photos anyway. November 27th, 1991, 5:14 p.m. Conducted by Dr. Jack Hanman. James Evans Jr., also known as Jesse. Age about 30, weight 130
Oh, that's from
kilograms,
this crash?
height 180 centimeters. Evans had previously been convicted of possession of stolen goods, robberies, and drug trafficking. There were also the body was found naked and mutilated. Clothes, probably belonging to the deceased, were found lying nearby. The body was found inadvertently in the woods near Peetsville. The dogs picked up the scent while searching for a missing boy. The deceased's father, James Evans Sr., is a local businessman. He was the one who reported the disappearance. At the time of the report, his son hadn't been home for 3
Oh,
days.
so it's not from that car
Police
crash.
photos show that the body was not even particularly hidden, but only covered with a thin layer of soil, branches, and leaves.
Okay.
Sounds disturbing. I wonder what condition the body is in then. I'll start by opening the bag.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, fuck. I didn't expect this level of
He's
mutilation.
headless.
This is going to be a dirty job. I'll check through the bag the police left.
Bag that police left. Oh, there. So that's probably with his
Maybe
head.
there'll be something worth noting about the victim's clothes.
Oh no, no head.
Leather belt. You can see that it's been serving its owner for a long time.
Action? No?
Flat
Oh, okay.
gun t-shirt. Classic jeans. Well,
Closely
torn.
examine clothes for clues.
The bloodstains don't appear to be related to any injuries on the body. The deceased must have been unclothed before he was injured. A lighter, engraved with the police insignia. Stolen. It looks somehow... it's probably a coincidence. Traces of dirt mixed with blood and rubbed leaf litter. Evans must have been crawling, or was dragged along the ground.
Okay. Next piece.
Interesting. Most of the blood is visible around the neckline. However,
I mean, he's
after the
headless.
amputation, I would expect a larger stain,
Oh.
reaching much further.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Mainly traces of soil. It's a bit like the perpetrator's pulled his shirt over his head.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, wait a minute, what's that
Something
one?
stuck here. It looks like some kind of ectasis. Scale? This could point to an animal being responsible.
Okay. So, alligator? What?
Certainly not my style. Is this?
What?
Oh, you can push it?
Oh!
After all, what else could I expect?
Some drugs?
Weird. Someone obviously didn't want to put in the work. These clothes haven't been thoroughly searched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they came from police. So how did they search for clues and stuff? Pantaloons? Oh,
And here,
there.
another animal souvenir. It looks different than the previous one.
Okay.
The
That's
only thing I
it.
can tell from the clothes is that before his death, Evans had either put up quite a fight, or the attackers simply dragged him along the ground for a long distance.
So it was alligator.
And this is certainly strange. The injuries themselves were inflicted only when he was naked.
Huh? Oh, because
Okay.
of the clothes.
I'll take a look at the scales. They seem too different. Dorothy once brought an animal encyclopedia here. She performed an autopsy on an exotic animal smuggler. The guy suffered an accident while transporting illegal animals. Not only were the police needed on site, but it took nearly a day to round up his cargo. Dorothy had a hard time with that case. Did the impact kill him? Or did one of the animals he was transporting do him in? They even talked about it on the news. People were terrified that some reptile would just come out of their can and grab him. Okay, the book.
Okay, that's very interesting. But let's keep going. What? Oh, hello.
Who is this?
Not scary at all. Sorry. Okay, so compare. Oh, here we go.
All right.
Oh,
Which
reptiles.
page was it? Local wildlife. I bet I'll find something here. Not this area, but who knows? Nile crocodile. What kind is this? Saltwater. Oh, yes. This turtle turned out to be a killer. He ripped off the guy's wrist and tore him in a few other places. I only need to concentrate on the crocodile chapter.
Sorry. But then, which one? What? Drag object. Ah.
That was quick.
Ah, okay.
Wouldn't expect anything else.
I see now. And this one to this one.
No way.
Yeah.
I would
Perfect.
expect something local. I certainly don't remember hearing of an animal escaping from the zoo. So, either someone donned in crocodile products was around the deceased, or one of them attacked him. I'll examine the body and take photos. If an animal attacked him, there'll be traces.
Okay.
Ugh, Christ. Why am I so tired? Some coffee would be nice. What was I supposed to... the pictures. I'll have to show them to Dorothy. Too bad that we no longer keep our ranking. With something like that, I would come out on top. Alright, the deceased skin is smooth and taut. This suggests an advanced stage of decomposition of the corpse.
So he's been out there for a while.
It's unlikely that a human would make such a wound.
Yeah, he's been bitten. Oh, I forgot about the head.
No head. That's not hard to miss.
How did they recognize him? Huh?
Interesting. This
Like
needs to be
identified.
investigated further.
Wow, like multiple
Nasty.
wounds. Oh.
Such a wound could not have occurred during the victim's lifetime.
You know what I also noticed? So we're gonna take a picture of
There
that.
are also clear traces of the deceased ankles being bound in some way.
I'm gonna show you in a second. I don't know if we need to take a photo of that. But like his thingy is gone. Like literally. And I think there are bite marks. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Evans couldn't have tied himself up like that. It looks like some sort of attack or kidnapping.
Yikes. Oh, look! There is a bite.
Oh, and as expected, there's a bite.
Mm-hmm.
This wound appears to have been made by a sharp instrument.
So you don't want us to take a picture of
I need to
things,
gather my thoughts
like
together.
of the thingy that's
Look at these
missing, no?
photos. It seemed like torn. I wonder whether the decapitation took place before or after death. To check. I should inspect these areas. The work of animals can be seen here. The question is which ones.
Okay. Take the picture of the bite mark from the photo board. Ah! This one?
This looks very promising. The bite is clearly visible.
Yep.
It should be easy to compare it with the encyclopedia and identify the culprit. I just need to make it a little bigger. It'll be faster than physically measuring the bite.
Now we need to enlarge the photo using the fax machine. Technologies, you know, in 1991.
I hope I put it in right. I can never remember whether it was image up or image down.
Oh, same thing, dude. Same thing. With the printer, though, not with the
University.
fax
I didn't
machine.
have facilities like a fax machine. Everything was done by hand. Ah, fantastic. Practically a one-to-one. Just some
Okay.
tracing paper, a pencil, and I can check these in the encyclopedia.
Use tracing paper in your office for further examination. Ah, okay. We're going back to our office. I mean, that's an interesting
A
case.
box somewhere? Ugh. I don't remember if I left them out somewhere.
What? Well, we need to search. Uh-huh. Nope. Nope. Where do you want us to look? Ah, there. Filing cabinet.
Oh, looks like I can tidy up after myself. Sometimes.
Okay, so what do I need to do? Use tracing paper.
A very, nature-driven case so far. I'll have to consult the encyclopedia again. Good thing Dorothy left it here. Otherwise, I would have had to run back to my place to get some.
Okay. Alright. Use the atlas. Okay. I like how we're leaving the photo there. We don't need it anymore, I guess. Okay. Alright, so... No, definitely not this one. What was the first one? Yeah, that was the first one. Yeah, that's the one.
It makes sense. This would also explain the mold found in the clothes. It turns out that some of the wounds can be safely blamed on local alligators. However, we cannot blame them for the decapitation.
No. Someone else
It's not
did
these
it.
animals we should be afraid of here. I should make some notes and start the autopsy.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, definitely.
Ugh.
Inspect the areas of concern with the magnifying glass. magnifier.
Look for other traces. It doesn't look good. Evans wasn't decapitated with one cut.
So that's human doing.
Several stab wounds of varying
Yeah,
depth and circumference.
stab wounds. Here we go. Bite mark.
Mississippi alligator. It's strange that an alligator would leave such a clear and smooth mark.
Yeah, it is weird, isn't it?
The imprints are quite deep and even. From the looks of it, I'd say Evans was restrained with his own belt.
Oh, that's right.
The result of an animal tearing at its body, eaten skin, soft tissues, and genitals. There are even some teeth marks, but well, it doesn't look like an alligator.
Yeah, it
The bite is
doesn't.
firmly incorporated into the wound. A photo alone won't help me here. I need to make a cast and compare it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like it looks
like an
more like a
uneven bite.
human bite.
It's worth taking a closer look at this. Maybe there will be some remaining teeth marks.
Maybe zombies are attacking this town.
Evan's right side must have been more attractive to the crocs and insects.
And the last one?
Very strong binding marks. You can see peeled epidermis and small wounds.
What did I miss? Oh, this one.
It looks like the killer might have missed before they finally hit the neck.
Oh. Okay, if you say so.
There's no end to playing zoologist today.
Okay, so we need to... No? What?
I need a tool with dental impression cement.
Oh.
Can I find it here? No. It's probably lying somewhere around in the lab.
Okay. Make a silicone cast. Search the lab for the silicone dispensing
I hope
gun.
the cement hasn't expired. A month after the due date. That could be worse.
Oh, okay. Create a cast of the bite marks around the groin. Okay. Let's do the cast.
Now I need to cover the bite area. Wait until it hardens. I think it's ready.
Already?
The cast looks quite contaminated from the other wounds in that area.
Seriously, that's humans' teeth. Right?
Well, let's hope the imprint turns out better.
Alright.
Brush, ink, and paper. Similar to taking fingerprints.
Approach the tray with a cast on it. Oh, there. There is no cast here, but okay. Brush the entire cast with pigment.
Paint over the area. And put a piece of paper on it.
Okay, use the fax machine to
That's
scan
very
it.
strange. I'll run it through the fax and check it on the computer. I
You-
really don't want to believe what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that's humans' teeth. But like, wait a minute. You want to tell me that you have database in the police department that of what? Of people's teeth?
What? Wow. This is, well, this is quite unexpected.
What?
Human teeth.
Of course.
Fuck.
What do you mean it's unexpected? Alright, so this too needs to be more like this? Yep. We need to drag it. Yeah, it's a match.
Loading.
Is it not?
It'll probably take a while.
Professional. Oh, the second one. Oh, we are analyzing one by one. Now, what could that thingy... Oh. No, we need to choose. So... What, this one? Oh, okay. It's still a match. No match. Aha.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
This one? No, that's not a match. I mean, I know it's not a match. How can I drop it? Yeah, that's not it. Yeah.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
Okay, what about this one? Well, that should be a match. Okay.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
Alright. Why can't I see anything? I can't see a thing. That's not the one. Oh, could be. Look, that's a perfect match.
Loading.
Yeah,
Take a
beautiful. I thought I'm a pro. I don't know what happened then. Oh, another one. So this one. Oh no, it's definitely. Oh, here. It's not a match. I already see that. No, no match. Yep. Okay, so.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
So it should be this, that, and that. No. This. No. This. That and that. Yeah, that's the one.
Loading. It'll probably take a while.
Okay, perfect. So tell me.
Finally. What? The partial impression I have may match several people. Okay, this one is in prison, so he's out. Another in prison. Oh, here's someone with quite interesting tendencies. Oh, he's dead. It doesn't fit. This one doesn't either. I'm afraid this will remain a mystery. The killer's profile is getting more and more interesting.
Okay, finally an interesting case. Return. I like how
No, I should-
everything. Take a pill.
I can't concentrate.
Yeah, let's go and take a pill. You feel better. Yep, that's our bathroom. Here we go. You will feel like a new person. Yeah? Back to work? Okay, cool. We have some, you know, investigation to do. Okay, so what are we
Back to the body.
going
I need
to
to make a
run?
note before I start the dissection.
Yeah, as always.
You can see
So,
that the tool
no
used
head.
was sharp and smooth. So, what if it was in the hands of an unskilled person?
Probably.
They look quite shallow. Someone must have inflicted these with some sort of primitive tool. Maybe something chased that alligator away before it bit down properly? This wound turned out to be more troublesome than I thought it would be. Torn tissue, lacerations, bite wounds.
And we didn't do rigor. No need to check rigor. Okay. Alright, possible death causes. I mean, he doesn't have head.
For obvious reasons, I record decapitation as the cause of death. I need to verify how deep these wounds go. If they puncture the organs, hemorrhaging could have occurred. Alligators rarely kill humans. The abdominal and genital area are
Rarely
supplied with
kill?
plenty of blood. If the penis was bitten off while he was alive, Evans could have bled to death.
Exactly, because the
Perfect breeding
main
ground for larvae. Fortunately,
blood thingy
the
goes
deceased
there.
doesn't care about it, just like we do now. Due to the body fat of the deceased, I'm adding a heart attack to the list. Maybe Evans didn't live long enough to experience what happened to him. Oh man. I was hoping for an easier case.
So it's decapitation, suffocation with blood, and exsanguination. Whatever,
Time
if you
for
say so.
internal analysis. Finally. First of all, I'll try to determine whether death occurred before the decapitation,
Yeah,
or if it ended Evan's suffering.
exactly. That's a very good point. Oh, we're just
With the
gonna.
scalpel, I'll open the deceased's chest. I cut deep, in a straight line,
Straight
avoiding
line.
the navel. We see a lot of fat tissue under the skin.
Well, that's alright.
When I remove the ribs, I expect to see even more fat on the organs. Correct. High levels of internal fat. Organ size above average due to obesity. I move on to the lung analysis. The deceased smoked cigarettes, but more importantly, you can see that the lungs have clearly suffered severe trauma. The lung parenchyma is abnormal with diffuse hemorrhage. And this is the culprit. Well, it didn't look like the holes were that deep. Such hemorrhage could have been caused by hitting the chest with a blunt object, or open pneumothorax should be added to this. The deceased could have experienced extreme hypoxia, and as a result, obstructive shock.
Wow, what a hard job they have,
The heart
seriously.
looks like then. The organ is enlarged with very clear, light yellow traces of steatosis on the surface. No signs of heart attack, but similarly to the lungs, there is a trace of puncture with a sharp object. In pneumothorax, the heart rate increases. In the event of such a wound, this would mean bleeding out faster and more. In turn, a sudden increase in the amount of fluid in the pericardial cavity could lead to cardiac tamponade, which is also a life-threatening condition.
Okay. What? Oh. Oh, that could be a potential. What? Oh, okay. Clipboard? No. It wants me to do. Mark the damage on the heart. Ah, another one.
Evans, however, is remarkably clean, considering this turn of events.
Okay.
This all looks quite disturbing. I wonder if I'll find anything on the liver. The organ is fatty and enlarged. The beginnings of cirrhosis are obvious. Well, that's it. This time, nothing to write home about.
Mild symptom disease with no impact on this. What, do we need to do anything? No.
So, I proceed to carefully remove the stomach. Like most other organs, it is fatty and clearly enlarged, not to mention swollen, partially due to gases, but mainly due to the deceased's lifestyle. I take the organ to the cutting board. The outside is intact. I'm going to check the contents.
I mean, but it looks pretty healthy to me. Pinkish, and I mean, it looks heaps better than the previous one who drowned.
Sounds like there's an unusually large amount of undigested and now rotten stomach contents inside.
Oops. Oops. So now we know what happens if I touch the borders. Yes.
Blood. Evans had to swallow
Blood.
it due to his injuries,
Oh.
which means he was still alive when he was brutally wounded in the chest.
I mean, it's a tricky situation here. What else? Enlarged. Walls intact. Mm-hmm. Also for undigested blood in the stomach content. Mm-hmm. It's selected for budget. Okay.
Only the trachea left to be examined. Surprisingly, it's not damaged by the decapitation. I move on to cutting it open.
Okay, hopefully no ring will be found there. Otherwise, our guy will have another hard time.
Okay. I carefully cut and blood. Just as I expected. Evans not only swallowed it, but also choked on it. Looks like I can wrap this up.
Really? Already?
Let me tie this together.
Okay.
After he was abducted, stripped, and tied up, he was dealt several penetrating blows to the chest. Then his head was cut off. Evans was deprived of his genitals, and the body served as an easy meal for the animals.
Suffocation with blood. I mean, this
Even though
one?
there are a lot of injuries on the body that could cause death, it was the decapitation that ended Evan's life. The animal bites in the limbs occurred after death, so there's no reason to treat these as the cause of death. The damage to the lungs and heart must have led to severe hemorrhaging, so there's no doubt that Evans was choking in bloody convulsions. But it didn't last too long, which I conclude from the small amount of blood in the stomach and trachea. I never thought I'd ever wish someone to have a heart attack, but in this case, it would have been better for him. In some way,
Yeah,
it can be
that's
said with
a very
certainty
cruel
that
thing.
James Evans was murdered.
Homicide. Signature. Doing.
Oh well. I need to stitch this poor guy back up.
Okay.
That's really bothering me.
What?
Something's not right here. Because even now, the organs are relatively clean. The skin around wounds also, it's like someone pumped it out? Christ. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
I'll leave these questions for the police to solve.
Oh, okay, so that's not part of your examination. Place the body into the fridge.
I get to head home. It's a fucked up thing. I'll hold off taking long walks in the forest for the near future. I have a feeling that it won't end with just one body.
Yeah. Okay, very confusing. So it's definitely been a murder.
Good night, Mr. Ridley.
But then...
I think it's the first time in a long time that I finished work at a decent hour. I'll get home and... What? Oh, come on. Fuck! Where did I
Tire.
get a flat tire? What the fuck? Fuck. I'm going to Ridley's. Maybe he saw something.
Oh, okay. Go talk to Ridley. I mean, I doubt he will be any help to us, to be honest. No offense, Ridley.
Ridley,
He's not really a talkative
you know what
one.
happened to my car?
What happened to your car?
All the tires are fucking flat!
Well, it happens. Don't you have a spare in the trunk?
Spare ones in the trunk. No one carries 4 fucking extra tires. In the trunk!
Jesus, Handman, calm down. I'll call you a taxi.
Calm down? That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Have you seen anyone around here? Someone strange? Suspicious?
Except you. You know.
Funny. I don't find all these jokes amusing, you know.
What jokes? Handman, what's wrong with you? It's just tires.
Such things are not a coincidence! What's wrong with me? Things keep happening. Last week. And now this?
Just go wait for the taxi, okay? Fresh
Yeah, but then
air
we
will
need
do
to
you good.
fix tires anyway.
Nor I will do anything about it now.
Neither you nor I will do anything? What have you been doing all day? Surely something like this can't just be overlooked.
Maybe you should go outside and cool down. I'm calling a taxi.
Cool down.
I mean, you shouldn't be panicking. I mean, it is weird. But panic is not gonna do you any good.
Sleep.
Okay. Alright, so that's chapter 4 that we're gonna do next time. Thank you very much for playing with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'll see each other in the next episode. Stay safe and bye.